Welcome to Definitive Style Live. I am here at Divalani Style Live in Kirkland, Washington. I'm Annette Bond, the owner of Definitive Style. So welcome. I'm so excited you're here. We have been talking all week about more alive with color. And I want to thank everybody just for participating. I've loved hearing what your favorite colors are. I've loved hearing how color makes you feel. And it's fun. I love it because it tells me so much about you. So with that, I want to share with you today I have on one of my favorite colors, and in my color wheel, this would be named Shocking Pink. And I was thinking about this as I was, where did my love for pink come from? And, you know, I kind of giggle thinking about this. When I was 9 years old, I remember I was in third grade, and my family had moved to a brand new home, and my parents let my brother and my sister and I pick out our own carpet for our bedrooms. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure I would actually let my children do that. But my parents did, and I chose pink. And it was this really pretty kind of berry pink. And so I was the pink girl. My sister chose purple, and my brother, I remember, chose this kind of blue-green color. So I have always loved pink, and I love all different shades. I love the bright, shocking pink that I have on, but I also love a really clear, beautiful pastel pink too. So that's a little bit about me and my color. I want to transition into a topic. Last week, I had asked you to think about what you want to attract in your life. And so I want to combine that with the topic of color. And I want to tell you a little story. So in 2017, at the end of the year, something that I do pretty consistently every year is I pick a color of the year. Or excuse me, I pick a word of the year, excuse me. And in 2017, going into 2018, my word of the year was bold. And so as I talked last week, in the last week live, you might want to go back and check that out, I talked about embodying that word. And so what happened in December, I had chosen my word, and my husband and I go to downtown Seattle every December, and we spend the night, and I call it our staycation, if you will. We spend the one night, we go Christmas shopping, and we love it. And so what happened is, as we were shopping, we went by Zara. And I said, oh, I want to go into Zara. And I had in my mind, so one of the things we also do is we pick out our own Christmas present. So I had in my mind that I wanted kind of a fur coat, if you will, faux fur, as we're going into the winter months. And I walked up to a rack, and I saw this red fur coat. And I tried the coat on, and as I put the coat on, and I looked in the mirror, and I went, oh my God, I love this coat. Oh my gosh, and I'm touching it like this. My husband is standing in the background, and he's like, whoa, that's a lot of red. That's a lot of red. Like, whoa, you're gonna be noticed. And at that moment, I took the coat off, and I said, you know what, you're right. You're right. You know what, that coat, it's too much. And in my mind, I was thinking about my word, bold. And I thought, no, you're right. It's too bold. I want something a little more subtle. I want something in the gray or maybe a cream. And So I kind of went on my search that day as we were shopping around, and I could not find anything that I loved in those colors. So we went home, and I have to tell you, for the next 48 hours, I could not stop thinking about the red, as I now call it, the red sassy fur coat. And so I went on Zara's website and I ordered the coat online. And you know, I have to tell you, to this day, when I first got it, it was scary to wear. I knew I was going to be noticed, and it actually took me a season or two to really go out and own this red fur coat. Okay, so now it's been a couple years and I've had this red fur coat, and I absolutely feel amazing wearing this red fur coat. But what I embodied, it took me a year to embody that word bold. And I kind of like, what does that look like in my life? What does that look like in my business? So I wanted to share that with you as you are experimenting with new colors. I'm hoping that you're gaining just a little bit of inspiration from the other women in the community. I loved what Marie said this week when she saw that it was More Alive with Color Week. She said, you know what? I saw that post and I decided today I was going to wear something non-black. So I am by no means saying you need to go out and wear this, you know, bold red or this shocking pink. I am by no means saying that. Because I love black myself. I love neutrals. I love gray. I love combining them. But sometimes we need a reason. We need a little bit more courage to try a little bit more color, because color truly does have a personality. So I want you to have fun with this. I want you, again, like I said, experiment, go try on some pieces you would never try on, and maybe it's just a little flicker of color that you might try. So I just want to share, if there is any curiosity, like Annette, I want to know more about color. I want to know, what are my best colors? I want to know, how do I start incorporating all of this into my life? Send me a personal message and we can start the conversation on how I might be able to help you. I'm also in Divawani Style today in Kirkland from until 6 o'clock. So if you want to come in and say hello, I would love to help you. And in the meantime, I can't wait to continue our conversation this week on color. And I will see you next week. In fact, next week I will be here on Tuesday because I'm going to be going out of town. But I just want to thank you again, and I will see you soon.